welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra and thank you so much for tuning in. Ever since I put in these freaking contacts, I've been having like the worst freaking allergies. I think it's the contacts, but I'm gonna try to get through this video as quickly and painless. What the hell is painless as possible. So just please excuse my situation going on here. I probably look like I'm about to cry. It's not because I'm sad, it's because these contacts were cheap. I'm gonna take them out as soon as this video is done. My parents, I think they voted Democrat mostly. We consumed mostly like liberal news. We weren't watching Fox News. Yeah, right. We weren't watching that. We were watching, you know, the CNNs and the MSNBCs and all that. So growing up, like I would lean more liberal when it came to anything political. When Trayvon Martin was murdered, it was the domino that started to knock down literally all my views of how America was, how the world was. It literally started to like crumble away the veil that made life seem so simple, made, you know, politics seem so simple. And once you started to see that when it came to police, you know, Barack Obama, he didn't really do anything. And that was very telling. The Democrats, like they would say all this good stuff, amazing lip service. You're just like, whoa, they actually give a f. But then you look at the policy doesn't match what they're saying. These were conversations that I was having with my dad. Quite frankly, it was heartbreaking. Once you really sit back and think about it, and this really gets to the heart of why I refuse to claim Democrat. Like I'm registered as a Democrat because around the time that I was old enough to vote, that's what I registered as, because that's the world I lived in at that point. I was very liberal leaning. I started to really evaluate the Democratic Party and, you know, really put their feet to the fire. Like, what exactly have you done for us? Black people, that's what I mean when I say us. What exactly have you done for us? You talk a good game, but where are the tangible benefits? I started to seek out other outlets of information. And one of my friends from New York, he actually put me on to the Black Authority and Tariq Nasheed. I started to listen to them talk about where we're at politically, and it was mind-blowing. What I've gathered from real Black media outlets is that the Democrats, they exploit Black suffering, period. They exploit our suffering to get us to vote for them, while the Republicans, they dismiss our problems, pretend like they don't exist. The Democrats, they infantilize us when it comes to our problems. You pretend to be for us. And that's the worst part. You know, at least the freaking Republicans, like they make it clear that they don't give a fuck about us. They make it clear. And I can at least respect that. I can at least respect the enemy that says they're the enemy. Democrats, y'all smile in our face, but then when it comes to the tangibles, everybody else gets them except us. I mean, think about like this Stop Asian Hate. Don't get me wrong. I don't think anybody should be attacked for, you know, being whatever race they are, obviously. But when you look at how long we Black people have been suffering and still finding a way to survive, mind you, besides all that bullshit about Black people being lazy and all this stupid shit, we're still finding ways to survive, and some of us are thriving. Not enough of us, but some of us are thriving despite all the bullshit y'all put us through. All these things that we go through. Where's our Stop Anti-Black Racism bill? Where is it? Hashtag Stop Asian Hate wasn't even around a full year before they got freaking laws passed. These Democrats, they exploit our trauma for their personal gain. It's disgusting. And quite frankly, when I think about who I dislike the most when it comes to Democrats and Republicans, it's the Democrats. Because you know that song, Smiling Faces, The Undisputed Truth? It's about them. They smile in your face whole time They're plotting on you, plotting on us. So that's why I don't fuck with the Democrats, all right? You talk all this hot about caring about our problems. You know, you put black faces on everything. Every problem we have, we gotta have a black face at the front of it. But when it comes to actually getting resources for solving said problem, where are the black people? I'll tell you where we are. At the bottom with our hands out, trying to catch every last little crumb they freaking drop to us. And then on top of that, when shit happens to us, we don't get reparations. You know what we get? Street signs. What the f is a street sign finna do for anybody? Pay back all the shit that y'all have taken from us. Right these wrongs. You know, Bernie Sanders him too. Because this son of a had the nerve to be like, what do you mean reparations? Nigga, you're Jewish. Out of all the people, you should know exactly what we mean when we say reparations. I don't care how many photos you put out talking about you were walking with Martin Luther King Jr. I don't give a fuck. I hate that we get exploited, and it's disgusting, and it makes me upset that black people still don't get it. Still don't get it. We're running to vote for Biden. You do realize that every single election cycle, there will always be some Republican boogeyman. Every single time. And they use this boogeyman to try and pressure you into voting for them because they're the lesser evil. They're still evil, and why the fuck are you voting for evil? Especially evil that is not serving you. We need to focus on specific legislation that will benefit us specifically. Okay, not some trick bag. Put us as the face of that shit. But when you actually read through it, it wasn't even really us getting those benefits. Why would I side with the party that exploits our trauma, that exploits our situations? But when it comes to the tangibles, the black people are nowhere to be found. Keep your lip service. Keep it. I don't need it. You can keep your fucking street signs. You can keep your statues. We're going to get those tangible benefits at some point. I'm not for black people just sitting around waiting for our oppressors to actually do the right thing. These niggas ain't Spike Lee. At the end of the day, we still need to fix our situation ourselves while still pushing for them rectifying the bullshit they've done to us. Don't sit around waiting for reparations, and definitely don't sit around allowing Democrats to infantilize you, to make you the front man of their campaign and then throw you to the side as soon as they get resources, as soon as they get legislation, they throw you to the side. We have to get off that train, because that train leads nowhere. A hamster wheel. We run to go vote Democrat, and guess what? Our problems stay the same or they get worse. This is why I'm not a freaking Democrat. They can kiss it. They can kiss it. I'm a free thinker. Let's just label me as that. I focus on the legislation. What is going to benefit us? You know what they say? When the plane is going down, what do? I'm getting the mask. I'm putting it on myself first. And that's what black people need to do. We need to get the oxygen mask, put it on ourselves first, get ourselves good, and then maybe we could give up about what's happening to all these other people. Until our house is in order, we need to be more selfish, y'all. And we can't do that sucking on the tit of the freaking Democrats. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. I'm super appreciative of everyone who, takes the time out to watch my videos. I really appreciate you, and thank you so much. I'm sorry I'm all clogged up. I gotta take these freaking contacts out because I'm pretty sure it's the contacts, or maybe it's even the wig that's just giving me allergies. I hope it wasn't too distracting. Thank you so much, and I will see you with the next video. Bye.